So tell us about the production house, Maitri Movie Makers. They have done all the big movies.
Biggest ones.
Every movie is like blockbusters. Recent Tupena is also like
Yes.
people are never
big
going to
ones on the
forget
same
the
day
film.
coming out.
Yeah. So have you watched the films of Maitri Movie Makers?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, being someone that has watched films and paid attention to things, I've always paid attention to production houses, directors, things like that. Like for my first Tamil film that came out, my Telugu film was under the same banner, and they are one of the biggest in Tamil cinema. So I've been very vigilant, and I'm very aware of who, what, how. So to have this, like everything that has happened in this song for me, everything from Maitri Movie Makers to Gopi Chand sir to Balayya sir to costuming to makeup to DOP sir, everyone is like the top of the game. So for me to be able to do something with them and show my talent and my hard work and dedication, it's a pat on my back, because it means that I'm recognized by someone of that production house, that level of greatness. They're not just going to put any person in a film like that. So for me, I really have done something good in my life to be here.
Have you faced any language problem like listening to the scripts or?
Not necessarily. The biggest thing I faced was I wanted to be perfect. I wanted every pronunciation to be perfect, because the song is my song. Majority of the song is me. There's close-ups of me and all these things. So I wanted to make sure my pronunciation was 100%. Even though I'm not singing it, you can still tell, And I think that's such a big thing with our cinema as well, because we tend to take a lot of non-South Indians, non-Indians also, who do our films, and I just didn't want to be another one of those people. I wanted to make sure that I was doing it 100%. So actually, after we finished filming in May, normally I'll watch all cinema, Tamil, Hindi, whatever. I've made it a point to watch specifically a lot of Telugu songs, even just watching songs, that's how you pick up. That's how I learned Hindi, so that's actually my biggest thing now. I was telling my parents I would love to get a Telugu tutor, because Telugu cinema is something I've always wanted to get into, but never expected this level. I never thought it was going to come like this. So I want to continue on this level. So I want to be 100% ready for it with my language as well.
Super. I'm going to make you talk in Telugu. Only
Okay.
one word, okay?
Okay.
Jai Balayya.
Of course, that one I know. I remember the first day, the day after we finished. I finished at like 6 p.m. and I was at the airport by like 9. My flight was 11, and there was a couple of interviews that had come out that week about me, and the people at the airport were like Jai Balayya, and at that moment I realized,
By seeing you?
yeah, by seeing me, and that was like, wow, you did it, Chandrika. Like, you did it. Like, as an artist, you think every film of yours is going to be it. You think this is it, this is it, this is it. Because that's why we do it. That's why we do what we love. But I've never felt it like this. I've never felt where, like, a fan base of someone is appreciating me. Oh, this Australian girl has come here and she's done something like this with Balayya sir. That word alone, so many of my photos, even it's my mother's birthday today. People have wrote like Jai Balayya, Balayya fans, wish your mother happy birthday. Like,
Oh, wow.
to me, that's a huge thing. It's a big thing for me.
Okay. And I have seen few articles comparing you with Silk Smita. So do you take it as a compliment, or do you have
100%.
any?
I take it as a huge compliment, because
Oh.
what Silk Ma'am did was, before Instagram and social media, she fought lonely by herself. There was no appreciation for what she had actually done, the empowerment of a woman that she had given in that day-old cinema. No one can do it today. Now we have social media, we have voices, we can speak up, we can dress differently, we can do different things. There's also roles available, like item songs and stuff. There weren't those things available at that time. So when people compare me to her, I think it's a great compliment. I actually ask her to guide me a lot. I think compliments like that are not just given. Someone obviously sees something in you about that comparison. And so even when I did the song, I actually asked, I prayed to her, I said, can you please guide me? Because what you did naturally is what I want to do. I want to be the first South Indian girl that can be this person and that person and do a film covered up and also do, and I want to be that person. So I think it's a huge compliment. I would love to one day hopefully do a biopic on her. When they were talking about it the last time, a lot of people were saying that, I'm the only person that looks like her. I'm the only person that can carry off that type of a role. So pray that happens.
Yeah.